Big good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank my channel. Greatly appreciate it. And clicks, likes, all that interaction. She-Hulk season finale. It came out when I was at work, of course, because it drops at 3 o'clock in the morning, exact time I gotta get to work. This show is finally over, and what can I say about this episode?
What kind of stupid finale is this?
This review of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law on the Disney Plus Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before we get started, I'm pretty negative about this show. I like She-Hulk in the comics. I wanted an awesome She-Hulk show. I got neither a good lawyer show or a good superhero show because the writers themselves admitted to not knowing how to write either courtroom scenes and had no interest in superhero side of things outside of who can they get for cameos anytime you talk negatively about a show or movie online. People are like, you're just doing it for controversy, for rage clicks. You hate women. It's absolutely a hilarious episode. Pretty much destroys the entire show it built up, which wasn't much. Everything that the show built up, it just destroys it.
Okay, what is even happening here? No, this is a mess.
The entire Marvel Cinematic Universe is a joke.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe is known for its big spectacles and high-stakes plot lines.
All the plot threads in this show are practically erased last minute.
None of these storylines make any sense.
The last episode made me expect some character growth, and we got none. There's no character arc, really. There's pointless, senseless, directionless show that last minute decides to fix itself in the cheapest way possible.
Racing blood clot.
Spoilers, we opened with a cheesy callback to the old Incredible Hulk show, and that's the best part of the episode, really. I actually enjoyed that opening, but it was just a dream sequence. Best part of the episode. She-Hulk is in prison after her savage She-Hulk outburst. She gets out. Her and her friends investigate intelligentsia while she's staying at home with her parents. She's lost her job. She's lost her apartment. She's lost everything. And she can't even turn into She-Hulk because she has an inhibitor put on her. She decides to go to Emil and stay at his little retreat. Pug and Nikki find and infiltrate intelligentsia, which is just a group of man-hating women internet trolls.
Is this working for you?
Which is weird because in this Marvel Cinematic Universe, there's plenty of superheroes that exist. Even women superheroes are superpowered people, superpowered women. And She-Hulk's the only one getting hated on because the writers want that kind of meta commentary. If they foresaw how much hate they were gonna get, I guess. And you can say, no, it's because people cry on the internet anytime there's a strong, powerful female. Of course, Wonder Woman worked out great, didn't it? Aside from that, Titania abruptly, bursts in for no reason after Jen finds out that, intelligentsia is here, and Nikki and Pug are here telling her, and that Emil's giving a speech to them, but he doesn't know, I guess, that they're the She-Hulk hate group, and he's in abomination form, which means he's violating parole to make some money, but he's not really doing anything wrong. He's just doing a seminar type thing, but he's gonna pay the price for breaking that inhibitor by going to prison for 10 years.
If you sign this, you go back to prison for 10 years for violating your parole.
Yep. It's the comic price I pay for my actions.
And She-Hulk also breaks her inhibitor, but it's perfectly fine
Just gonna break this inhibitor real quick.
for her to break the law while he's held accountable. And
Abomination.
After all that, I just want him to hold himself accountable.
not acknowledging or nodding that for the exact same thing I just did.
She's supposed to have an inhibitor.
Whatever. Let's move on to the real meat. Titania abruptly busts through the wall, followed by Hulk abruptly busting through the wall. Then She-Hulk breaks the fourth wall because everybody's in a Kool-Aid Man mood. Because the writers cornered themselves, not because this is a clever show. The production of this show was said to be a mess.
Titania too? This isn't messy enough?
She-Hulk confronts the writers about how stupid the writing is on this show, and they blame it on Kevin Feige.
Why don't we just do things our own way?
This is the story that Kevin wants.
Who turns out to be a cold, unfeeling robot. It's like, not only is this show crapping on Kevin Feige, other writers that came before it, but the audience as well. Not just the built-in Marvel Cinematic Universe audience that it has, but the audience that really invested themselves in this show, in all the build-up, looking for a payoff when they don't get one here.
What kind of stupid finale is this?
Alienating everyone possible for the smallest target audience. The only audience that's really into this show is those that just consume everything Marvel with acceptance and wait with anticipation for the next Marvel project. Kevin gives in to all of She-Hulk's demands, so She-Hulk convinces him to alter reality and making everything in this show pointless. No real payoff. In fact, if She-Hulk can do this, then there's no stakes. The entire MCU is a joke. Nothing serious can ever happen again.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe is known for its big spectacles and high-stakes plot lines.
She-Hulk can fix everything. Short of her death, nothing matters anymore. And I thought Loki really got convoluted, just messy and sloppy, and really raised some question marks. But this show, she could have asked for anything too. In the reality of this, she could have asked for anything. And it's just, no, Todd can't be Hulk, and Hulk can't show up and save the day in my show.
Facing blood plot.
Oh, and Bruce swooping down from literal outer space to save the day in my story?
In conclusion, I think Kevin Feige needs to take back some creative control and never let another disaster like this happen again. Get back to being more hands-on, more personally involved in every single project, because this show was god-awful. All the plot threads, all the stuff went absolutely nowhere. She-Hulk doesn't really have much of an arc or character growth. It's a very sloppy, messy, all over the place series. Yes, breaking the fourth wall in this manner is comic book accurate, but the show did nothing the whole time besides make Jennifer Walters She-Hulk. That's all they accomplished. I mean, the job she got along the way, lost it. Well, what was gained? She is still the same person she was too when she was arguing with Hulk about how she can handle being She-Hulk. Still that same self-absorbed, self-centered person, and we never got to really see her going out there and being a superhero. So, let me know your thoughts and opinions. I thought it was awful. Maybe you think it was really good and great and awesome and you want to see more of it. I personally think if you're going to do more She-Hulk, get different writers. Get rid of the whole damn creative team.
What if a writer is attempting to create a story where nothing much happens, where people don't change, and nothing is resolved?
You out of your fucking mind?
Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.